Provide your address and who you're representing.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back with you all. Welcome back to Rockville. I'm Cheryl Kagan, very proud to be the senator for Rockville and Gaithersburg. I live in Rockville. My office is in Annapolis. And I'm representing the residents of Rockville and Gaithersburg, obviously not unanimously aligned on this, but I'm here to once again pose questions about this project. We have traffic problems, there's no doubt. The question is, what's the solution? Who pays for it? What the environmental implications are? What the tolls might look like, and who could ever afford to use this? I do want to recognize, in case you haven't, that that's U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen. Okay, you've already recognized that Ashima's here. Okay, great. So in my view, this project is not ready for prime time. I'm going to run through just briefly why I think that is. So I am not a no, no, never, never. I'm not this and not now. First, the pricey tolls. Some of you have heard the story about how I was speaking at a conference in Northern Virginia during rush hour, accidentally got in the wrong lane, and ended up with a $67 fee on my Easy Pass. That's astonishing and far beyond anything I would choose or could afford. It would be irresponsible for me to do anything other than object to enormous projections for tolls, and as people go further up 270, they may be less likely to be able to afford the tolls for increased mileage. Two, the environmental impact statement is broad and deep and raises significant questions. I don't think that they have been duly considered or adequately addressed. And it's our job as stewards to make sure that we're taking care of our environment. I don't think we do a good enough job. I don't think this plan does a good enough job at that. Question three, post-COVID, job and commuter patterns have changed. People are not traveling during rush hour down to DC and sitting on 270 and sitting on the Beltway from 9 o'clock to work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock anymore. They are telecommuting, they have flexible hours, they rarely go in, and they're happy to be working from home. I don't think that the data for this project reflects post-COVID. Frankly, we're not fully in a post-COVID world yet. And so I think we need to make sure that we push the pause button and find out how many people are actually going to be commuting on these routes. Fourth, federal infrastructure bill that has now passed. We're talking about, Senator Van Hollen and I were just talking this afternoon, over $8 billion, that's billion with a B, is coming to Maryland. Projects like the Purple Line, like this project and other priorities, as well as funding for our Metro, MARC, and other transit priorities, must be carefully analyzed. I don't think that has been done. Number five, mass transit has not adequately been engaged with this project. Conversations about the monorail, about bus rapid transit, about reversible lanes. There are other questions and other creative solutions that I think have not been adequately explored. And I know that you all are not necessarily the ones who are going to be doing the deepest dive into this. It's about community engagement. And I want to say from the very beginning, when Governor Hogan notified legislators, literally the afternoon before his announcement press conference kickoff, which he held on a Jewish holiday, one of our high holy days, he has not reached out. There has not been collaboration. There has not been communication or cooperation. And this project reflects that. This needs to be a three-legged stool, and without a construction consultant, only two legs of the stool are even in place to move forward. We're getting a new governor next year. We're gonna have a new comptroller. The Board of Public Works is changing. We have a new treasurer now. The entire infrastructure of our leadership will be changing. Please don't make our new governor inherit a project that is not ready for prime time, that does not have all of the partners at the table ready to go, that has an enormous environmental impact, has a fiscal burden not only on our taxpayers, but on our residents. Please push the pause button. Please let's take a second look and make sure this is the right project and figure out how to make it work and how to address our traffic woes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.